Hello, Shane. How's it going? How's the Nashishi? Could be better for sure. Definitely would be a lot better. How about you? Like half of everyone I know has been through Blair, myself included. Uh, uh, I guess that makes sense. It has been like that recently, I would say. But I'm glad things are a bit okay, I guess. Hopefully. People do this thing here. Cramps. Well, hopefully you're no longer having cramps. Cramps like suck. I think my foot's still fucked though. Unfortunately for me. Hmm. Hey, Beth. How you doing, Beth? Hmm. I mean, that's fine. I haven't exactly been streaming much other than Pathfinder after all. So that's quite fine. You don't have to worry about it. I've mostly just been doing Pathfinder. So I wouldn't say you're missing much unless you're also like into those games. And like your new drawing, who are you planning to draw more characters from Deltarune? Have there any other characters that caught my interest? What about that guy in the arcade? The one who's showing you those games? The one with the floppy ears? I feel like people don't see him that. I mean, they only see him there, but they don't really like make fan art or anything of him. I think, right? I think he was pretty nice. He was one of the characters that actually caught my attention because he's basically that one kind of mob from chapter 2, pink one, but this one's like blue. Like, if you think about it, he looks like a power outlet. Mm. Do you want to hear one of my theories, Bat, about who Ralsei is? I have a theory about who Ralsei is and how he keeps appearing. It comes from the line that Susie says. That scene where Chris just like pulls out his knife, and then Susie's just like, "Wait, you carry that with you everywhere?" And I'm like, "Oh, I see. Rousey is the knife." That's my theory is that Rousey is the knife. So far, this chapter just gave us so many questions. But with that, I think I can see the possibility and perhaps implications. Yeah, there's a lot of very interesting things. Oh, did you see the thing? Did you see that not really Easter egg, but the end credit scene? If somehow you finish chapter 4 without any achievements, like completely zero achievements, if you get completely zero achievements, Gaster's words to you are very different. It doesn't even tell you about chapter 5 coming. Ugh, feeling the cramp. I'm gonna get some energy drink. Get back. Maybe some chocolate as well. You're back. Gonna grab some chocolate and then an energy drink. Do you have any favorite scenes or moments from any of the chapters? The two chapters? Eat these. But mm, oh my god, I'm annoyed with these people posting on Twitter these super long posts with nothing but spaces in them. I don't like this trend. Some of these trends make no sense. Ah, hello, Juvie. What the heck? What is this? The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. Use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kbps. What? Hang on. There's this weird. The bitrate is 128. What the fuck do they mean? My audio bitrate is 128. Weird. I'll check my. Bitrate's pretty high. Why are you lying to me, YouTube? Don't lie to me. Mode just no longer. Streamer mode. Yeah, it's enabled. Weird. It's just a hand. Lol. I mean, it is, but let's see. Let me zoom it out so you can see a bit more. I'm not sure if you could call it beautiful. For me, it's beautiful because I like babaos. It's like demons. How are you doing, Juvie? I hope you're doing fine. Miyake. Are the other guys doing their own Pathfinder? No, I'm just letting them discuss their plans for an upcoming Pathfinder one shot. Wanna hang out, Yaki? Come hang out, Yaki. Come and hang out. Ooh, ooh, Yaki. Ooh. I'm bad at drawing anime. I don't think I can draw an anime character like Mikasa, Juvie. Plus, I'm working on stuff that I need to do, so I wouldn't be able to draw that either way. Sorry. Ow. Why did
Oh,
you
sorry.
bonk your head on the thing?
No, I put the mic closer.
Uh,
Okay, give me a second. I am literally having another like paranoia attack. So it's like good timing actually.
what do you mean by a paranoia attack? What's happening? Who's killing you this
No,
time?
no, no. No, no. Remember, whenever like health issues happen and it doesn't get resolved, I get into this like this extreme spiral until it resolves.
Uh huh.
So like the one on
On.
my left hand is actually like an inflamed eczema,
Uh huh. And
and
then.
then like for the past month, I mean, I tried using the hydrocortisone cream, then it wasn't working. Then I went to the derma after sneaking out of the house,
Uh huh.
and then they gave me these things, and then turns out it was working, but also not working because it's not strong enough.
So you need
And
a
then now,
stronger dose.
yes, I'm using the stronger dose, and I'm looking at this like, oh, it's actually working. My God, I think there's hope.
But
But then at the
then.
same time, it's like I've been using that cortisol for like quite a while, maybe technically a month. But he told me like it technically the side effects technically wouldn't like be a problem if I keep applying on the swelling part.
Mm-hmm.
So the real side effect shouldn't like not kill me like
Kill you.
permanently damage. No, it won't permanently damage my left hand. Because like the one problem with topical cream is like skin thinning.
Uh
Like that's
huh.
a major one, but only if you abuse and use it way too long than recommended without topical break.
Mm-hmm.
So like technically an entire year you can literally have your skin thinned out where you can X-ray see through your skin or something. Anyways, it's technically working, but then I can also tell like the medicine is working so much that it's probably dry, my skin,
It's
like the
drying
hand.
up.
So yeah, it's drying up. It's like yeah, it's really working. But then every time I think about the worst part where I could get like my skin thin and then like my left hand could be permanently damaged ish
Uh
on the
huh.
skin. I'm like my mind keeps going into that kind of spiral for it lately.
Like you're worried about like things not
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah,
or not being enough.
yeah. I mean, I know things would. Oh,
Butter, 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 butter.
Oh look, it's
eh,
Munchie.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Yes.
am the devourer witch.
eh. Wait, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's like since I'm finally talking and saying all these, I think I technically can be fine for quite a while.
you can be what,
Like,
bro? What?
yeah, like technically, I think I'll be fine for a while because if I bottle it up, so like if I don't say anything, it just like bottles up. So I
Yeah.
think I'm fine now.
Have you checked?
Hmm?
Have you checked for ligma?
I haven't heard that joke in way too long. No, honestly, I prefer Ligma than all of these skibidi whatevers.
Yes, agreed.
But
I
then
thought you liked
it's your
skibidi thing.
no, it doesn't make sense. I only like things that make sense.
This is the
Makes
guy
Oh,
who
sense.
yeah.
the guy who laughs at random YouTube poop.
What? No.
He laughed. I heard that.
No, I laughed at how not true that is. All right,
He laughed.
Yeah.
I finally have the money for the Switch 2. I have the 30,000 in my here.
Well,
Wow.
the question is there even stock?
I pre-ordered it, so
Oh,
I'm
never mind.
guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
Oh,
But are you
yes,
guaranteed that you're guaranteed?
I am guaranteed. Wait, don't say that. No, I'm doubting.
Did you
Planting the seeds of doubt in his
did you
mind.
did
Look.
you did you buy the guarantee subscription?
I put the oh wait, I put the down payment. In other words, if it's not in stock, then this is all on them.
And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're sorry. We thought you weren't gonna get it, so we just gave it to that random kid over there."
No, that would happen if I don't come over after 2 weeks. Of course, that would happen during if I don't come after 2 weeks.
Yes,
During 2 weeks, rather.
and they're like, what if it's like, "Oh, we still have one here. Ah, but that's probably for Yaki. Ah, but he's not here yet, so maybe we can just give it to this random kid."
Noy, remember Ayala Data Blitz know me. The staff remember me.
They're like,
Like I'm such a regular. The staff remembers me.
"Who's this sassy lost child?"
I'm not sassy.
That's what you say.
No. All right, there's a
Yep.
fire nearby.
A what nearby?
There's a fire.
Oh, that must be where the switches are located, are being
Please no.
stored.
Hooray.
No. But imagine I was just making coffee, and then I got my coffee, it went to my room. Then I hear all the fire trucks. Then I look outside. Oh, there's a fire. Sips my tea.
and, the,
This
and
is
then
fine.
This is fine.
and then you see them just like dump some switches on the road for
No.
free, for free, for
No.
free. I mean, you can go get it.
No.
You can go get one.
It would all be damaged if it was there. Why would I want it?
I mean, why not?
It's damaged. I don't need it.
I love how it seems like there was a viewer on YouTube, and then they asked me to draw Mikasa from Attack on Titan, and now they're gone because I said no.
Yay.
I mean, it's pretty random.
Now give me my spells.
We-
I'm making these guys. I'm making these guys basically play a campaign where they can only play as awakened animals or plants.
What does
What
that
was
mean?
awakened?
Awakened means like they're just normal animals, but they got sentience.
How does that work?
Yeah,
And
so
you bump their heads, and then they became human.
that can be one reason. They're like
Bippity
bonk.
boppity boop boop.
Or they
So
they or like
24/6.
maybe someone left a cell phone in the forest, and then they learned the ways of the skibidi.
and it's
Isn't the
still
whole
connected. And it's still connected to the charger.
It's still connected to this charger. No, it has a solar charger.
Yes, yes.
Solar
Like
panel.
them, they
It's
they pray
attached
to
to
the
a
sun
large.
god for love.
It's attached to a large ass solar panel.
They pray to the sun gods for more learning. Is it time? Is it time, teacher? Yes, my child presses holds the power button. Do ding 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 ding.
It just like it does the PlayStation 2 boot up sound.
It's PlayStation.
Oh
And then
wow!
this does cannot be read.
Behold, children, Samsung.
They were like, behold, children, the mighty story of the hero, and then they just put in Legend of Zelda
It's pirated.
on the PlayStation. Legend of Zelda on the PlayStation. Behold, the story
Oh.
of the true hero.
Ooh, I'm trying to finish the last animation piece.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Right.
No, I don't.
No, please believe in me. I already got paid. I should not give up now. All this the past 6 months has been hell.
Oh, hang on. In that case, Yaki, no, don't give up.
Believe in the
No.
power of friendship.
We believe in you.
What friendship?
Believe
What
believe
friendship?
in you like how we believe in yourself. What?
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 No, that's non-existent.
Yaki, I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. I believe in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord. He was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and he was resurrected. He went and really again, the Lord and living in the dead. I believe in Christ, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, forgiveness of sins, the resurrection and body, through Christ our same Lord. Amen.
How the heck did you memorize that?
Yes.
Also, I'll play as a healer.
Yeah. I'm excited to look at the characters you guys made and just
I think you're gonna be annoyed with me.
it's gonna be weird. I mean,
Yeah.
the Sinban already said. The Sinban already said he wants to play a weed fleshy made of weed.
Gonna get high.
It's me,
So
the
yeah,
weed
also,
leshy.
he always talks slowly.
So it's another Jag. It's another emo character. No.
You should like cast Eldritch Blast
Why
on
is
my
it?
matchstick.
Why are his characters so chill characters? Like Kotzwinkle is very chill. Now it's a now it's a, they're very like yo dude that kind of archetype.
He likes drugs, that's why.
Then
Sounds like it.
I'm wondering what Wisteria's archetype. I think Wisteria's archetype is that his character would like always be screaming.
No.
I have yet to meet a character of Wisteria that isn't screaming.
Wouldn't wisteria literally be a wisteria plant?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. That's
But
Wisteria's lore. He was a tree.
the
Eh,
finest tree.
oh right, since I'm here, wisteria. Your
Mysterium.
reactions toward conflict between getting that child killed or not and protecting him until you end up getting killed or something yourself was fun.
Which one?
Which one? Wait,
Remember
what?
my character?
I.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
The small
That was
guy.
fun. So much conflict.
Like no, we
He,
have to.
he is alive, right?
He's around. It's very likely that this current group of awakened animals are gonna run into him actually,
Why?
because it's
Wait,
a group of this is a group of animals and plants. So there's a good chance your character might suddenly appear, and they'll be like, go
Who are you?
encounter him.
Is
the
it
The
not?
story for this one shot story is among the tall men. I mean, yeah,
Wait.
among the tall
Where
folk.
is this set? Where are we set? Where is this? Where are we located?
You are located in. Hang on, let me pull it out. It's not Chansha. You guys are not in Chansha.
Oh, that's all. Yeah.
Let me just pull out the map.
saying tallman just reminds me that Dungeon Meshi calls their humans tallmen and half foots.
Half foots. But why do they have 2 feet then? If it's just half foots,
Because they're not that foot.
you're like, yo, So you guys are in this place called uh the Mwangi jungle. Mwangi.
Where have I heard that word
Wang
before?
jungle.
Yes.
Where's this located? Wait a minute.
Actually, no. Let's throw you guys into the different jungle. Let's throw you to the screaming jungle because that's funnier.
Why?
Screaming
Why is
jungle.
it? Why is it funnier to be there?
Like, wait, no. You know what? I'll let you guys choose. You guys have the choice of the Mwangi jungle, the screaming jungle, the laughing jungle, or the jungle of hungry trees.
Hmm.
The
Which one is which one's the nearest human settlement?
one with the close human settlement would be. Let's see. Both the screaming jungle and the laughing jungle. Oh,
I am
wait! I saw something. the The laughing jungle is next to the Bay of Despair. What is this? Oh, the Bay of Despair of the Fever Sea. What are these names?
They're laughing so hard at the despair that they're looking at.
Yes, it's kind of funny. These names are not these names of these places are funny to me. Here, let me show you guys the map. You guys are actually close to the Mana Wastes and Alkenstar.
So how did I get here? Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to change where they're from.
Now, what did you make?
A bunny
That's fine.
monk.
Bunny monks are fine. Bunnies exist
No,
anywhere.
no, where they're from.
Here. Let me send you guys this. It's around this area. You guys can just generalize.
Ah yeah, I bought hand wraps of mighty blows. Can you instead of I put them on the feet,
Yeah, you
I
can.
kick them. I
The-
kick them.
Hello, Doodle Corner. Welcome. We are doodling today. There are jungles. There are three jungles. There's the jungle. Have you been to the jungle?
jungle.
Can only jungle those nuts
You jungle those
La, la.
nuts.
because it's raining. Ah,
Oh shit!
Hmm.
I drew it on the wrong layer. Ah!
Shame. Shame. Shame
Shame.
him.
Shame. You draw on the wrong layer. Shame.
Shame. Explosions. Ooh.
explosion. Boom.
Explosion.
Is there any new? Oh yeah. Yaki, Bakato test is coming back. Yay!
I'm surprised how long it took for them to get a new season. Like, even though it's really good, it took them this long.
I forgot
It's
what
even
the
still
other.
unique.
Do you already know the creator of Bakato test?
No.
Um, I wonder if you know who created Bakato test.
Hmm?
Hang on.
Or
So
how do I add? Oh, sorry.
so do you not know who the genius is behind Bakato test and the reason why Bakato test disappeared? Why it's no
No.
longer around? Because his
Oh,
other
why?
creation became more popular than Bakato test. Can you guess
Which
his
is?
other creation? Grand Blue.
Why?
Same
Wait,
creator. Same
the one
creator.
with the one with the faces?
Yes. It's Grand Blue, the underwater swimming thing.
So weird. Why?
It's the same
Why?
person.
How?
The
The
same
content is so
person.
different,
What do you mean? They do the faces things too.
but it's not as exaggerated. The
Y-
heck?
You are now knowledgeified. What? Knowledgeified.
Wait,
You
don't
have
say
been
that. I get.
granted
Wait,
knowledgeified.
no, don't say that. Just the other day, I didn't know where Latinos came from.
Where did Latinos come from, Yaki?
I didn't know. I didn't know Mexicans aren't Mexican.
You
They're
didn't know
actually.
Mexicans were from Mexico?
I know Mexicans were from Mexico, but they're not called Mexicans. They're called Latinos.
Where did you think Latinos and Latinas were from the land of Latin?
No, I thought they were just like chinitos or something. Just people. People with specific things. So I didn't know Mexicans were straight up called Latinos. I didn't know.
Wait, hang on. Isn't Toby a Latino?
Yes.
That's worse.
So I didn't know. He told me what Latinos actually are. Like,
Damn.
and I just realized, oh yeah, there's no Latin country. But then there's Latin Americans. Where do the Latin Americans come from? Where do they exist? Where do they reside?
Well,
What
where do they exist?
it's like where do Latin Americans how do they like
How do they
show up?
exist? Why are the
What's the characteristics?
how do they show up?
I didn't know.
What, did you just
I
think they
didn't,
spawned out of nowhere?
I'm like 29. I didn't know Latin
It's
Mexicans are
okay,
called are
Yaki. It's
Latin.
okay, Yaki. You've not seen the world. You've only been exposed to the world recently. You are hikikomori, man.
I didn't know. I know the Czech Republic come from I know the Czech people from the Czech Republic, but I didn't know where Latinos came from. What's
Huh?
even what even
I bet
consider
you'd be
yourself
surprised.
what
Where do the Dutch come from?
from the oh Denmark?
Hmm?
Is it
No.
Denmark?
No, they
Ow.
come from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands?
Yes. Why? What do you think the people from Netherlands are called?
Nether people.
The Nether people. I'm gonna tell
Ah, this-
typo. I'm gonna go tell typo. Hey, the typo. You're the Nether people.
Um, wait, give me a second. I need this cat to get out.
Yeah, if you cut it being loud.
See, the cats are saying the Nether, the Nether. We must go to the Nether. Oh my god.
I did. So the Dutch is from the Netherlands. So so what are the Denmark people called?
Huh?
What do Denmark what are the people of Denmark?
They're called Danes.
Oh wait, seriously?
Yeah, Danes. Danes.
There's so much of the world I don't know. I don't like it.
All right. Do you wanna get some more samples?
What? Hmm?
All right, hang on.
Oh yeah. What's with your passion on spreading apothecary diaries lately?
Because it's good, and a lot of people keep telling me that it's boring, and
Wait,
it's not intelligent enough, or it's like they basically tell me that they feel that it's like it's just typical, you know, rom com or something.
it's hardly rom.
Rom-com.
It's
Rom-com.
hardly rom com. There's
Oh,
romance, but
how
then
dare they? I will kill them. Give me their names.
All right.
Yeah,
it's hardly It's hardly
Who
rom
said
com,
who
but
said rom-com to that?
she's not
That
even
is
active.
that is beyond rom com.
Jinchi is the only one trying, while Mamo's trying.
What do you mean?
No,
No, no,
she's
no, no,
aware.
no, no, no. Mama is trying her best to not give a damn.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. She's the perfect woman.
The perfect
She's
woman.
being a
She's
pussy.
like, no, I don't care about you.
Yes, I don't. I know about upas, but I don't need those.
Let her be
Uh,
a pussy.
I wish I was like Mama. I could just say I don't care about you. I just want to do my Pathfinders
Mm-hmm,
instead
mm-hmm.
of medicine. I just go Pathfinder.
Also, can I learn X plus spells?
Ah,
Can I learn X plus spells?
extra spells.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
I
extra
need my.
spells?
I'll buy scrolls and learn them.
Uh, no, just
Okay.
just the ones you get for now, like from
I need my
Oh,
your
spell slots.
leveling and stuff. Like,
I
do you
need my
guys
spell
wanna
slots.
know? Do you guys wanna know what my anime friends said was the best anime of all time?
Solo leveling, I guess.
Yeah, Solo Leveling.
Ew.
They're like.
Ew.
Then do you wanna know what they said was the best anime of all time before Solo Leveling? They said Demon Slayer. Then before that, they were like Sword
Ah,
Art Online.
no, actually, I pretty like Demon Slayer. Like,
I like I
I'd
like the first
actually,
season.
no,
Fir-
I'd
First
actually
season was
recommend it
like,
because of all of the shonen animes, it's easy to digest. It's not,
is
it's not overly complicated,
no.
and it's
I think I,
easy
It
for.
I think my problem with Demon Slayer was basically the plot got very repetitive.
convoluted.
No, repetitive to the point where it's just like every battle. Like I was like reading the manga. Like I read the manga before the movie and like before the
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
series even like started. But basically, the fight is always like Tanjiro goes ah, then attack like almost defeats the thing. Flashback, flashback. Then suddenly kills the demon. The demon was actually very kind all along, like something like sad backstory past, and then Tanjiro sad, and then uh, next episode same thing. Then Big Boss same
Mm,
thing. Tragic character, tragic. It was just like okay, I get
no,
it.
The,
it
the
kind of
flashbacks
makes
gets longer and longer. It's so annoying.
no, but it kind of makes sense because these demons all did like suffer before they become a demon,
Yeah,
and
but
then they have like a reason why they corrupted. But it's
yeah,
all they only do that when they're like already dying.
yeah, but my
It-
problem with it is the way they tell the story wherein they're always doing it via Tanjiro flashback moment and I'm just like can
I
we
think
have not Tanjiro be more focused for a moment?
no, I think it's because Tanjiro's sense of smell for some reason does make him
Gives
have
you lingering memories.
I can
yeah
smell
something
your
like that.
memories.
No, I
I
think
can
it's something like
smell
You're
that.
I
sad.
I can smell that you jacked off yesterday.
No, I'm not. No, I know I'm not sure. It's just for some reason it seems like Tanjiro can tap into the memories of the demons he fights. That's why it's only Tanjiro who could see them and not anyone else.
Yeah, but they don't really particularly explain why. But like it like I do say that it's a very nicely like it has good points about it, but I'm not gonna call it like the best in terms of storytelling.
No,
I
I mean I
would
get that one, but I'd say it's the best shonen to easily digest into because
yeah.
it's not complicated.
The first season, yes. The
Fir-
second season,
The
I don't
second
remember
season
which season's what season.
the second season is the Pleasure District. It got
uh-huh.
confusing.
Mm,
Very Pleasure District season was very confusing. It wasn't very direct. There was a lot, and the problem that with that one in particular was they kept jumping between flashback and not flashback, and then sometimes
Mhm.
within the flashback, someone has a flashback. So, so you got even more confused, and I'm just like,
I
and then
It's
in the
constant flashbacks.
then there was this one annoying part that I remember. There's this one point. They were in the flashback of Tanjiro. It was inside the flashback of Tanjiro, and while within the flashback, it was going to another flashback, and then from that flashback it suddenly cut to Zenitsu, and then Zenitsu has a flashback, and then it cuts back to Tanjiro's flashback, and I'm just like,
I mean, I
Yes.
mean, I mean, to be fair, at least the flashbacks make sense. And then, but when it's like when the flashbacks of Fairy Tail, it's like the moment they have a flashback, you just automatically know they're going to overpower.
yeah.
The-
The problem that I had with Fairy Tail was, even though I love Fairy Tail, is that it was very power of friendship. It was very power of friendship.
that, yeah, but I think it's like I technically still like the
I
fights
think
of Demon Slayer. Like animation's one thing, but I think it's because they don't always have the idea on how to beat from the get go.
I'm trying to think of
Like
some
even
shonen anime where the fights are a bit more less predictable. Uh, Bleach was very predictable. Naruto is
okay,
very predictable.
okay, if you actually say
Claymore.
like Jujutsu Kaisen's the best anime, I'd have the same reaction. Like no,
No, no, it's not.
No.
I don't
like
think. Actually, you know what? I think in terms of battles and story altogether, the one anime and manga that I'm going to say that does not follow any other is definitely going to be Chainsaw Man.
I watch Chainsaw Man, but then whenever I go to Twitch, the ads of Chainsaw Man keep spouting on my face. I
So
got
you
too
get
annoyed.
well. I will tell you why. There's like this part of Chainsaw Man where it's in the manga, but it's basically just I'm like all I remember is like he was like, "All right, I'm going to save you," and then I'm like, "Hey, help, 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 save me too." No, I'm not gonna save you. You don't have boobs.
Yeah, you actually say that.
Yeah, and then there was this one whole manga chapter of where where Denji just gets jacked off.
What?
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
remember that.
What?
no, it
Wait,
is.
what?
It is one whole manga chapter, and then it ends with him going like, "Ugh," and then it ends up with the next screen where it's just there's just white sticky fluid, and I'm just like, and I was just like screaming, "This is an official chapter! What the fuck? What the flying fuck?"
They're like, Dojinshi peoples, we did it first.
No, I think the writer is just. I mean, the mangaka himself is crazy. Like,
I mean, to be fair, he did add the vomiting kiss scene.
there's the vomiting kiss scene. You'll be even more amazed with the upcoming ones where it just gets wilder and wilder. And Denji is just like, I am Denji the degenerate. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Oh look, boobs. And then I remember there's like one of the devils just says, "I'll have sex with you." Okay, okay, I'm down. I'll help.
So it's basically comedy within their fight scenes,
It's
or
so weird because it's so serious. Like the fights are so serious and tense and horrifying, and then you have Denji who's just like, oh, oh. There was literally this one scene that's like there's like this whole arc where it's not even about Denji, but they go ahead and collect Denji's body parts,
uh,
and then the main character who replaced Denji during that moment was like, oh, what's this? What's this that I got? Oh, that's his penis. What?
what?
I finally got you, Chainsaw Man.
I don't I feel like this saying this reminds me of some random museum saying this is the foreskin of Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, what?
Yes,
Excuse me?
yes.
I don't remember
What?
that. I don't remember that.
I mean, it's not in the manga. I'm saying like something,
It's not
some
in
random
the.
museum.
Wait. What manga? The
No, no,
Bible
no,
manga.
no, not manga. No, some random
Uh,
history video I end up seeing is like we preserve the foreskin of Jesus Christ. Like
what the
what?
fuck? Excuse me.
Uncircumcised Jesus Christ confirmed.
Oh my god.
Uh,
The
oh,
History Channel be like, yo, we have the
the
foreskin of
foreskin of
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ.
Oh, right. There is this one thing like why I didn't really like Jujutsu Kaisen from the start.
Why?
I mean, it's not like people were like hyping about it. I mean, I tried to give it a chance, but then me realizing that the antagonist is in the main character, it's like it's an inevitable situation
Mm-hmm.
that the main antagonist will live and everyone else will die because they have to kill the protagonist with the soul in him. But then
Oh.
they're not trying to, so it's like it even if the fights are unpredictable, it's still predictable that the protagonist won't like suffer through it and everyone else will die because the
True.
main antagonist is with you the entire time from the start.
Thank you for the 1 bit, Bino. Also, Wisteria. Oh,
Yes.
have you heard of this anime called Wisteria?
No.
No, it's not really Wisteria. It's Wistoria, not Wisteria. Have you
Oh, I
heard of it?
watched that. I watched that.
Wait. Oh yeah, yeah, the sword
The
one.
Sword
Yeah,
and
Wand and
Magic.
Sword. Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That one's great.
I also like it.
In my head, that was black. That was basically what's that other anime which was like black something.
Black Clover.
Yeah, basically
Black Clover.
Wistoria Wand and Sword is what Black Clover wishes it was. just like just like how Frontier Shangri-La Frontier is what Sword Art Online wishes it was.
I actually like how Wistoria described their illusion magic.
Right?
Like they're not actually growing plants and rocks. It's just illusions, but you can actually feel it. So it's kind of like a psychological
Yeah,
attack.
it depends on if whether they're believable or not. If you can't make them believe it, then it will like they'll be able to just go through it.
I mean, it's like it kind of makes sense. Like when I'm thinking of Pokemon, like these rocks come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Like they just show up, but then they actually disappear at some point. So it's like kind of the same where if they really make it believable, it will hurt.
yeah. We're getting a season 2 of it
Mm.
though, at least.
Nice. Wait, what am I still watching right now?
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
And
Boy, what?
One of
How many attributes can I gain?
attributes.
Yeah, in Pathfinder.
What I mean by how many attributes? You're up to level 3, so you only have those beginning attributes, right?
So only going to have plus one, just
Yep.
two.
No, not
Okay.
two, not two. You have like 4 of them. Everyone gets to do 4 at like level 1, level 5, level 10, level 15. Not 4. Yeah,
Um,
4. That's
so at level 3, we only have two.
okay.
Wait, what?
I'm
Nande?
confused.
All right,
How
Wait,
let me check.
I'm confused as well. Why, Nande? Huh? Did I do mine wrong?
No, 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 no. You're fine. Attributes, right? Oh wait, do you mean attributes or skills?
attribute modifiers.
Oh, attribute modifiers. Just click edit and just fill it in. If you click edit, it'll basically show you what ones you can select and increase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to manually fill them in. Don't worry.
Okay, what does a witch need?
Ooh, you're a witch. Let me check. Which one? Who's Pinky? Let me check. Who is this Pinky
That's
person?
me.
Oh, you're Pinky. Are you a Pinky? No. Are you a Chihuahua?
I'm a mouse.
Oh, you're a mouse. All right, you're a mouse. Wait, if you're a witch, that means you have a familiar. What's your familiar?
What's smaller than you? An ant.
What's smaller than a mouse?
Wait, he has to be smaller than me?
Not really. It just has to be tiny size, so it can be the same size as you technically.
A bird.
Another rat.
A bird.
Yes.
A
A
bird.
bird, a bird that saved him from the laboratory.
Dag.
I'm going for the rat human genocide. No, mouse
What?
human genocide.
Oh no, this is where
What is
the
it, the
black
plague?
this is where the black
The Black
plague came
Plague.
from. The creator of the Black Plague is here. God's Wrinkle, kill him. All right, let's see. Who is Renji? Who is Renji? Ah, that's it. Yeah, that's you. Chansha is fine. You're fine. You can be from Chansha. No worries about that. Oh, you're a monk. What animal are you?
Bunny.
Yeah, Bunoy.
Bunoy that kicks.
Sativa and Vern Sky Shower. Is Vern? This is you, right? Boo.
Yes.
All right, then I'm guessing Sativa is the weed. Sativa
I'll
the
vanish
weed.
for a bit, guys. I'll be back.
All right. I'm trying to think of other anime. What have you been watching lately, Yaki? Hello,
Non
Kral.
Biori.
Non Biori. What the fuck is
It's a
that?
very, very, very relaxing
Yaki,
slice of life anime.
When are you playing Expedition 33?
When I finish my work,
Oh, right. You can't do that
I'm
yet.
almost done. I'm almost done. Like I already got the down payment. Like let me finish this long suffering already. I feel like all these games
I
that I
would
want to
I
stream.
definitely want to see where, like, when they're gonna show that off. I want to see it.
You mean the part where Crow keeps telling me about this huge spoiler that
No,
he should never
not that,
mention?
not that. I mean, I'm talking about, when they show off your work. I
All
want
that.
I want to see where they're gonna show it off.
YouTube. It's gonna
Oh,
be part of a music video. But
nice.
I'm like so dead into this that I don't want to watch it.
I will watch it for you. I'll be
Yeah,
like,
watch it for me, and then I'm just give me like 6 more months before I actually watch the thing. I am traumatized with the work. I am not doing animation work ever again.
what if I make you do animation work, and it's just like,
I would deny you.
no, it's just like open mouth repo.
Oh no, that's fine. I can do small ones, but I don't want to do anything major ever again. I am traumatized. No. The only reason I'm traumatized is because I'm doing work of 5 studios.
It's
I mean,
because you're
five
doing
departments.
everything frame by frame,
I know. That's why it's
like
so
some
annoying.
crazy person.
I know because that's
And
the only
not to
thing.
mention, you're doing in ones. You're doing in ones.
What
You're
do you mean in one?
insane. You're
What do you mean?
insane.
What do you mean in ones?
One frame. You're doing single frame.
Is
You're
there
not even
anything else I
skipping.
could
You're
do?
going for super smooth FPS,
That's
which is like
because that's
wild. TV.
That's because that's the one thing I was like, oh, we should, it's gonna do like this, like this and that, and then he ended up saying, but but I want it smoother. They're like, oh,
Oh
okay.
well, well, fuck you.
And then I was like midway, I was like, this is all too much work. Maybe I could just make it chibi and just make it like 2 frames and it just bounces. Like, but all of the hard work you've done so far, you can still do it, right? I was like, oh, this toxic positivity, I hate it.
We believe in you, Yaki. And then afterwards,
Thank you.
you know what? Afterwards, Yaki, when you're finally done with this, we'll just surround you. We'll just surround you like,
You can like surround me like Evangelion and be like, "Oh,
yeah. We're
congratulations,
gonna make omedeto, omedeto for
Ometo,
finishing it,
Ometo."
omedeto,
Instead of
Yaki-san,
me smiling,
omedeto,
so instead of me smiling, I'm like, "Leave me alone, leave me
omedeto,
alone."
Yaki-san, omedeto.
Oh my God, that would really be the entire situation. No, because you remember that almost everyone has like a front view. I could literally just put some hand clapping in the front of them,
Yes,
and then uh, that would
everyone
be.
will be omedetoing you.
I know, I hate it. Uh,
Oh, by the way, how do you feel about Persona 4 getting remade?
I've seen it on. I technically seen it miles away happening. They can't leave the middle game unremastered.
No. They can't leave 1 and 2 unremastered. Where's 1
Oh no,
and
that's a
2?
huge. No, I mean remember, there's a huge reason why
Because
they
Hitler.
cannot touch 1 and 2.
Because
No,
Hitler.
not
Because
innocent. They could have at
Jesus.
least done with. No, they could have just touched the first game and not touched the second game. It's more like the creator technically still holds the rights for himself, so he's not even giving those rights to
For
them.
the Shin Megami. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not giving the rights to do anything to Persona 1 and 2. Is like kind of put it separated from each other.
Once Persona
But
6, I heard it's gonna be set in the Philippines.
no.
What?
Technically it makes sense why it takes long, because you have to have like this huge brain to think about what the events on each calendar.
Yeah, that's when you go to buy some kikiam, tempura, you go to
Wow.
Ayala, play some cards, and then
No. Uh, but
who
it
is
really does
following
make
me?
sense.
Follower goal
Like,
met. We reached 970. Yay! Hello, El Charot.
charot.
Charot. Hello, El
Like,
Charot. Yes.
like
Thank you
it
for the
still makes
follow.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, Persona 3 literally had to use a gun to invisibly shoot your personality outside. And then Persona 4, literally every incident happens in the TV, so that's pretty hard to consider.
You know what? You
And
know
then,
what? Persona 6 should be they generate AI. They use Chat
oh,
GPT.
no.
No, no. What would be the trigger? Because instead of shooting themselves, or
That's a hard part. They need a theme on
I
what,
already took a bath. I'm gonna refund that. No, I already took a bath, Rex. No,
like,
no, no, none
it,
of that. None of that. I'm refunding that.
you have to remember, it's all psychological why the mechanic of summoning your personas even happen. Like, in Persona 3, it's like always about dread and like,
Bread.
you, dread? No. Like dread, and then you want to give up. So it's like the whole thing of the
No, no,
guns
no, no
is
other
like
path.
a sense. Now,
Is it goblin? It is babao. Bao bao.
babaw.
Bao. No, no, it's not Bao. It's not Fuamoko. They will kill me if I said this was Fuamoko.
No.
Hello, awesome games, Omori.
Like, doesn't it technically make sense?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, the guns is technically like suicide stuff, and like an apathy syndrome stuff. And then 4 is like the fog means like you don't want to see the truth
Wait, why am I an idiot? Why am I drawing the face again? I already drew the face. My brain.
because you're chatting.
I was just working on the clothes. Why did I redraw this?
Persona 5 would have been better if they didn't put most of the funnier conversations on their IMs.
They should have done it more like similar to the Tales games.
Yeah, the skits.
Yeah, like the side
Yeah,
content thing.
that's the only reason why the Persona 5 doesn't feel like a tight knit friendship. All of their fun
Yeah,
conversations are just stuck in a DM messaging.
you'd have to
That's why
message them.
that's why in Scramble, it's the only time you actually see them enjoy each other's company, because they're not using the IMs; they're always together. All right, wait, did I already tell you about VV?
BV.
Already finished it, the anime.
Oh yeah. Yes. What do you
Yep.
think?
On the second to last episode, I really thought there was like a comeback. Like I thought like, wait, it shouldn't have ended like that, right? Like there's a way to avoid this, right? Then I completely forget the entire reason VV even started. I
Yep.
was like, oh, like I did not think that was actually gonna be used again. Like wow. I don't know. I actually enjoyed everything.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a lot of
What did you
plot.
think about Diva?
Which diva?
Diva, the her alternate self when she lost her memory and she became
I miss
very happy go lucky, very
I miss
cheerful.
I miss her. She just snaps and then says something.
Yep. Not to mention
Like
she was a really good fighter.
I mean, technically that's just a program, but it's
Still,
it feels different because she has a personality in
she
her
she was more
fighting.
confident for sure.
But I really miss that diva. No, technically she finally incorporated that diva at the end.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's they're very different because Vivi is very like soft spoken, quiet, and then Diva's just like that that.
Like the
oh,
emotion just happened. Hmm?
Yeah,
oh yeah. But, if Druid
allowed.
with that again. No, what's this? Prepared, spontaneous, innate, or focus.
Hang on, let me check. I believe prepared. They're prepared spellcasters.
Okay. I might have made a mistake on this one, but I'll fix it.
Why you bonking me, Dino? I'm not doing anything wrong.
All right, you did try to ask me like which one's the more tear jerking one, like which one I cry. Actually, I didn't cry on anything, but then I actually really like the wait, not Ophelia, but I really like the Ophelia arc as well.
Which
I think Estelle
that
was like
uh
Estelle was for me like more favorite, but then Ophelia was the one that got me like,
Ophe-
wait,
Ophelia, is that the
the one who tried to kill herself.
yeah
Like the reason why she tried to kill herself, but then and then like everything just suddenly made sense. But it's like I did not see that coming at all. Like I can't really say much spoiler, but still, it's like
yeah it's
I
fine.
did not see it. I did not see that at all. Like it built up, but it never connected in my head until they actually said it.
When they finally mentioned why.
Yeah, no, not mention why when her entire persona changed.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, it made sense, but then oh, where's Ophelia? Oh, she's dead. Oh, but I still like the Estelle one, the spaceship.
Yeah, the spaceship one was not great as well.
Yeah,
I
there's
al-
like,
I
and
also like the nurse one.
yeah, that one's also good, but it's all tragic.
Yeah,
Like
like
that's not even
what
her.
that was practical, and that tragedy was the reason why Vivi even became diva, had a
Yes,
breakdown.
yeah, I was wondering where's that part where like in every story happens where the main character breaks down for a
Yeah,
reason. Is that like, oh, so that's where it happens? But then now I'm seeing this rebooted diva. It's like, who are you?
what
Who are you?
happened
But
to
I
you?
like you.
Like, what happened to you? Who are you?
What happened to you? Wait, it's like, what happened to you? Who are you? I like you. Please don't go. and, then, and then actually have a no, I liked you.
You were the chosen one. You were the better one, actually.
I mean, not really necessarily better, but
No, no, no. She
I
was the
wanted
better
to
one.
like, I wanted her to stay. But it's nice that she became diva,
Yeah,
kinda at the end. I mean, she tried to, but then yeah, like several years, she kind of is. But Vivi with short hair is pretty nice.
yeah. Oh,
Ah,
what about the twist that the about who the professor was?
Oh, I really did not see that part coming at all. I mean, I think it, yeah, it never connected to me at first, and then realizing, oh, the only way you could actually trust that the program works for an AI is literally your own memory, your own knowledge.
Yep. Then what about
So
the
it's like,
twist about it was her song that started everything?
hmm. I mean, I can't really say much on this one because technically, oh, wait, did it? Wait, because her song wasn't the reason the main timeline did cause the war. It's more like it already happened in the archive, but then she kind of accidentally made it worse.
La la
No, it didn't.
la 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 la.
No, it didn't really make it worse. It's more like it just became an extra.
Yeah, it was just the system itself becoming
Yeah,
Skynet.
but who knows that technically that her song became the reason why she can stop the war. No, not really stop the war, but end it after it started. Because in the main timeline, she couldn't have done that even if she lived because there's not enough time. The satellites already went down. No, I swear, when the satellites came down, it's like, really? Like, how will you save the world now, Vivi? Everything's destroyed. And then they did the thing. It was like, oh, you really can't save this.
The time,
It's really good.
the timed warp.
It was like, oh, you really can't save this at all. There's no way you could save this. Then just
Yeah.
they did the thing, and it's like, oh, no, actually, that was good as well.
Did you learn
Right.
anything from it? Did you learn like any story writing or making skills, character skills?
I think I actually had an inspiration when it comes to making robotic characters.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice where like technically every all of the robots are never born from like a child or baby or something. So it's like they're always like having this set program and protocol.
Yeah.
But then of course you have to think about how you can make an AI have their own sentience. So I thought like it's hard to say like on the spot, but I think I have a lot of ideas after watching BV. Since
Nice.
in my own story I do have like robot characters.
You do.
Yeah, like two. Remember one with the no, she's that one's not really a robot, more like the brain implanted robot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's that one. And but the other one is like a legit robot from the inside kind of character. So the only thing obviously robotic was the screw eyebrows and a robotic tail, scorpion tail. So I'm like thinking how to use uh that kind of lore as a robotic race. Like how they born, how did they
Oh
multiply
yeah.
or something.
Here's another recommendation of an anime I have for you. Have you seen
Mm.
Toilet Bound Hanako?
I've seen the manga just being sold in fully book.
It is, I would say, the way I can say how it's gonna improve your writing. I'm going to say you'll be able to write better stories for the main brothers, the two main brothers, and Caspi. You're gonna end up enhancing their story after checking out Toilet
You
Bound
mean
Hanako. Basically,
is
a
it
lot of the
something?
young characters that you have.
Is it somewhat related to how they perceive the adults or something?
No, that's not the case because the story of Toilet Bound Hanako is quite a lot of uh how do I say this? It's about aspirations, dreams, growing up, like things about wanting to grow up or this and that, as well
Okay.
as loss. It also covers loss and like that feeling of when you've completely forsaken your dreams. There's a lot of it. Like I'd say toilet, but like I will say this now to a lot of people who watch anime. If you guys are not watching Toilet Bound Hanako because of the word toilet, then why the fuck are you watching Skibidi?
Because they're not. No, I mean
Don't let the word toilet in Toilet Bound Hanako scare you. Toilet Bound Hanako is actually a very very good engaging story. It's also fun. It's fun, but it's engaging. It's also beautiful.
I think the only reason people aren't sure about watching it is because the title alone is like, what am I supposed to expect on this kind of title?
I think the reason why they're also very afraid of it is because Toilet Bound Hanako, and then they just see like the Shota ass looking character.
Oh my gosh, it's Shoda. I'll consider it. Maybe I'll just write it down in case.
Yeah.
But
Then
yeah,
there's also
wait.
Uncle Isekai if you wanna improve your funny characters.
I think I'd be more distracted by the facial expressions that anime keeps
Yes, I
making.
love that. I love Uncle Isekai's face expressions. But for me, what I love the most is he's actually become the official VTuber of Sega.
How am I supposed to react to that?
He's just like, oh, Sonic Tan. I just need a collab between Uncle Isekai Uncle and Korone. I want them to go crazy over Sonic. I'm drawing a babao, a demon from Pathfinder.
I'm come to think of it, I recently did get Last Epoch in Steam.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, it's like I've been like slowly considered it, but then I think I got a little scared seeing that there are spider enemies roaming around. But I think there's like like a
Maybe there's an
section on.
maybe there's an arachnophobia mode.
No, I think I'm technically fine. The only thing that scares me more is more like tarantulas.
But the
Like,
tarantulas are the less harmful one.
no, it's the shape. I don't like seeing
Really?
like a black circle thing with springing arms coming out from the middle.
It's like
Like if
daddy
it's
long
black
legs.
and
That's just the daddy long legs.
no. If they're thin, I'm fine. I'm also fine with like those kind of spiders where there's like a lady on the front, like the arachnids or something. Like I'm kind of fine with that because that's not the point of those ones is like they have a bigger body, but their
Mm-hmm.
legs aren't really long, like isn't really thick enough to scare me. But it's like when I see a tarantula, their thick, long legs
Mm-hmm.
really make me think like I could get grappled by it somehow, like on the wrist, and I'd feel like a huge like part. I would die just from a tarantula hugging my finger. Yeah. I think it's like more like that. I don't like the idea that those legs would hug me, hug any part of my body. That's why when it's like just a thin, long spider, it doesn't really give me why I'm scared of thick, long leg spiders.
Uh huh.
But still, I can't handle watching the spider anime.
Really?
Yes, it still hits my arachnophobia. I think it's because there's so many scenes where she like has
Dances around.
the full body being shown like a spider shape.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Like
It doesn't
if
help,
there's like
especially when she's fighting those sibling
yeah,
spiders or anything like
yes
that.
like yes like she like dangle on the web or something. Then I can see like the whole body like this. If I see a spider just crawling from the side, I'm kind of fine-ish. Like I was also scared playing Animal Crossing at night because the tarantulas sometimes walk around in the wild and they cost a lot if you catch them. But if I try to catch them, they're so like small but thick leg. And then if I try to go closer,
When you miss.
they raise their two arms in like
Ah,
intimidation,
the
like don't come
intimidation
near
thing.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I miss, and then it touches me in the game, like it's like I don't like it. There's even a tarantula island.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I was so scared doing that. I was trying to set up my trap, and then sometimes my trap fails, and then it touches me. It's like, I hate this. I'm so glad they added farming in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, did what?
They added some like farming stuff in New Horizon.
Oh,
So yeah, that's my actual profit now. I don't need to catch spiders to be rich in that game. Ah, I want ah new Animal Crossing Switch 2. I hope.
suddenly they add Animal Crossing and then they add a new race of like characters, spiders,
No, actually, I don't think they have any insect.
spider neighbor,
No,
spider
they don't have
neighbor.
no, they don't have insects. They don't even have a shark.
But they love incest.
What?
No kidding. I was gonna make an incest joke in the wonderful land of Nippon.
Well, that's rather insensitive. I don't know.
Says you who plays Disgaea.
They're demons. They're literally meant to be disrespectful.
Sure,
They even
sure.
call they even call like Japan's Edo period. This is the land of Ew though.
Ew though. Ew.
Oh, I
Ew
can't
though.
wait to eat sushi. Like
Sashi.
huh? The fact they didn't even correct it is like, oh my god, you actually say it like this in the game. Hey, it's still fun though. This guy Seven's pretty fun in the story still.
The fuck's
The
the
main character's
hole
allergic.
here?
Main character's allergic to gratitude.
Not the gratitude.
I think I might have messed up my spells.
What do you mean? In what way?
I changed it to prepared, and now it's stuck in a spell book, which I can't actually drag it out.
Let me go ahead and check.
Oh yeah, spell books. Am I supposed to learn them first before I put the spells?
You're a prepared spellcaster, so yeah, you have to. Oh, they're supposed to
I
go
have to
in a
learn.
spell book because you're a prepared spellcaster as well. Uh, oh, wrong one.
Hmm.
Boo. You're a prepared spellcaster. That's why they're in the spell book. Then you drag them from the spell book to your spell list. That's how that works. Oh,
I'll try.
wait! This is the first time that both of you are gonna be spellcasters, and Wisteria is the marshal. Interesting. Wist-
Yeah.
Also, it won't allow me to put stuff on my spell book, which is I'm kind of a bit annoyed at the moment.
hang on, hang on. Let me check that out.
Where do
Uh,
I see my spell books?
hang on. Pinky,
Ah, okay.
you are, I believe, occult, and let me check. You are so 3, 2. Okay. Oh, what you have them as innate. Let me change it. Uh, move them over to this one. Okay, occult. You are a prepared spellcaster. You have to move them here. I'll move them over.
You.
What was your name here, Boo?
Vern.
Okay, let's see. 5,
Thank you.
3, 2. There you go. Now you have your spell slots. Let me check for Vern. So Vern, the reason why you can't put them here is because you have 0. You put there's still 0 here. But let me put them for you. You have. Wait, let me check. Since you're a druid, I believe you have how many spell slots? Spell
I have
slots.
6 though because I have this is awakened magic.
3, 2. All right, so 3
Mhm.
and 2. There you go. You can drag them there now to the empty spell slots there.
You
Hello.
You. What's the rules for learning spells?
study.
For the starting. I mean.
You
Have to study.
let's see. For a witch, you learn. Hang on, let me check. You start off
20 man.
with. Hang on, let me start off with 10 cantrips.
10 cantrips.
Yeah, you start off
Oh.
with 10 cantrips and
10? I
5.
thought it was 5.
No, cantrips. Not the slot, the amount that you've learned.
Yeah.
So 10 cantrips, 5 first rank spells, and then since you leveled up twice, you get two additional first rank. So it's basically 7 first rank spells and then uh two second rank spells.
Second rank and 7 for first rank.
Yep.
Cantrips 10. Okay, thank you. And this is permanent, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Boar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. The non-casters are making caster characters, and the casters are making non-caster characters.
Yep.
And then there's me not trying to not always make monks. And then there's
Wait.
Rex trying to not make only makers.
Hang on.
Oh well. What is this going to be? Spellcaster group?
This is just no. This is not. This is not Crimson Drakes.
No, that's when I said this is going to be spellcaster group. That's all I said.
No, they have a monk. Wisteria's playing a monk.
Ah, well,
Have you guys ever gone like a full caster team?
I don't think
Or a full
they've done a full caster team yet.
Wouldn't it be interesting how you guys could go like a full wizard,
and then
full
all died
wizard
because
cast or
nobody can
something?
take damage. Yeah.
No, it's more like everyone's like focusing on a different spell, so all of you have like a chance to
Yes.
support each other through
Yes, but
different
then there is
elements.
no front line, and you're taking a beat down while having close to 0 HP as a caster,
I mean,
especially
no.
early level.
Now
I think that will.
the great thing about Pathfinder is that lol. The great thing about Pathfinder is that they do have like a sense of like like you don't have to have a full on what do you call this,
Balance party.
balanced party to function, because you can even go all full mage types and then someone can just assume defensive, or
Yeah,
do you
isn't it
guys
like
just belt?
yeah, like if you're like an
Just push
ice
your man.
mage or something, you could actually use like ice walls to defend or something, or
Like
any
that.
element like
Yep.
'Cause I was
incoming.
just thinking. I
Yeah.
was just thinking you need so many other skills that you cannot put too much in consistent HP and consistent AC and stuff like that.
Now there
It's
is.
just like it's just a thought, and it's like thinking of like the Wisteria and Sword enemy. Like everyone's
Yeah,
just elemental mages, except the one guy who can
Mm.
only do the physical attack. So everyone has like how they can handle each enemy with their different elements, like the wood, the elf wood
because
mage.
if I remember as well, there are mages here in this group who have. Oh, whoops! Let me check. Let me just fix this thing. They have there are mages in Pathfinder. Yeah, like mages have a lot of defensive spells. Like for example,
Mm.
they only like need one cantrip spell is daze, and daze basically causes fascinated, and fascinated already makes everyone basically uh that's already like a plus 20% evade to everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't play Pathfinder, but Bo already knows like how random my stories can go because I think of this and that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like thinking of like a full mage team, you could think of ways to support each other, and like
Okay, can one of your
Hmm?
mages be Marshall?
Yeah, there are martial mages. There's some builds for
No,
martial
Marshall,
mages.
like the anime, like the muscle wizard.
Oh, no. What's that name? What's that? What's that? The one with the opening? Forgot. Marsh? Was it Mark?
Uh,
The
Yeah,
Marshall.
that's what I said. Marshall. Yeah.
I believe there is a build for that. Hang on, let me look it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game with a lot of possibilities, so you could
Oh,
literally have
Mashal. That's a Mashal.
yeah,
Yeah,
you could do it like that.
Marshall. Pronunciation,
Strength-based wizard,
I'm technically playing a strength-based caster, but I don't use my strength for casting though.
but it's kind of like that. I think Path of Exile also makes their mages have a strength path.
There is.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's see. Yeah, you can make Mashal uh either sorcerer or wizard. Rock sorcerers have very good defensive abilities. Even water sorcerers like
Wait.
Wisteria as well.
I mean, technically, multi-classing could fit in there as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's the
I
beauty
retract
of
my statement
Pathfinder.
because I remember how I rebuilt Ace as a physical
Yeah,
caster
I
dual
just
type. Yeah,
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 because
yeah.
we remember Ace used to be a ghost eater shadow caster.
Hey, Boar.
Yeah, yeah, but now he's fully a dual. Yeah, now he's fully like dual class, right, with the new build, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. Wait, I remember now.
Yeah.
Boar. Just thinking about it. Technically, the Legend of anything is Legion of Ang core thing. They're all literally strength-based wizards.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There's a class in Pathfinder called Kineticist, and
So they do
Mm.
that Tai Chi magic stuff.
no, they literally do elemental bending, earth bending, water bending, metal bending.
Oh.
I shall flames.
Yes.
Oh, true. But then I guess if you're doing it, if you're just choosing a different class, then it's not even a full caster at that point.
Yeah, but the funny thing about them is kineticists, unlike all the other classes where their key, like most classes, their key attribute would be strength if they're a fighter, or like dex if they're like a rogue or something. This
Hmm.
I think kineticist is the only class that uses constitution as its key class, as its key power, and then basically a lot of their damage is the bigger their constitution, the stronger their flames, the stronger their wind, etc., etc. So
I
they're
guess technically
basically
that
health
makes sense.
based. They're basically health based class.
That kind of does make sense since martial arts does improve your health
Yep.
and breathing and everything.
One of
Hmm.
one of my favorite builds in Kineticist is the I'm from the Katara build where you're just a healer using the water. That was Lerouge's original build, I think. The water
Damn.
healer type, right? And then suddenly, no, I forsake the water. I become fire.
How?
He
How? I saw all Shalen in flame. All
yes.
Shalen in flame.
So kineticists have the option to be focused on one element, or they expand into multi elements. So they can literally be Avatar, Last Airbender.
Ah, okay.
That's what I did with Le Rouge, and by level 20, I just did nothing but spam. To be fair, the only reason why I did that is because I couldn't hit anything with my element blast, right? So I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, just throw saving throws. It'll eventually hit.
It's just like, you know what? I'm not hitting anything with my attacks, so I'll just put a bomb here.
Isn't
There you
that
go,
literally,
dodge this.
isn't that literally
He did
mean
try
going
vomit
Yeah.
random BSing?
bending for a bit.
Yeah,
He
it
did
is
try
reduced.
vomit bending.
Yeah,
True.
this was before the All Shadow in Flame days. Well, once All Shadow in
Oh
Flame
yeah.
hit, okay,
It's
yeah.
because he started off as a water bender. I just remember that he vomit
Yeah,
bended.
he bended
He vomit bended.
vomit and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Ew.
Let's see.
Yes, it was as disgusting as it
Wait.
sounds.
It was hilarious.
I want to show you my favorite NPC character right now in our Pathfinder games. Yaki.
Hmm?
It's
This
the
is
cat.
yes, it's the cat. I will show him
Oh, that's
my
funny.
favorite
Yeah.
cat, Tender Paws. Here he is. I'm gonna send it to you in DM. So
Okay.
so he's basically Persona cat. Oh, I got a message from Mark. Is it okay? Old man.
Morgana.
Alright. That's a new
But
banger.
I gotta
Alright. Do you receive it?
Okay, wait.
Is my favorite NPC right now.
Oh, that's cute.
He is the guild receptionist. He is a cat. He's an awakened cat. He's not a cat person. He's just a cat who suddenly like basically became sentient. He is he is an animist class, which is basically the persona class or shaman king class, where you can choose
Mm-mm.
to focus on one spirit or have multiple spirits.
Oh,
It's literally the persona class because whenever you switch spirits, you get a new skill set. Like for example, you Shiva, and then all your spells are ice. Then you go Ifrit, and then all your spells are now fire. Like it's literally persona class.
isn't there an animus class that's exclusive to the Moguls in Final Fantasy Tactics?
Yeah, but this one here, Tenderpaw, I gave him the. He's basically focused on one spirit, but his spirit is his owner. His own owner is his spirit, and his owner was an inventor named Leonardo da Vinci.
The Pinky.
Yes, Leonardo da Vinci, and he basically is he is basically a labyrinth cat. He can pull trapdoors out of anywhere, create traps anywhere, and like he has a cape where if he can even pull like traps from his cape, and
It sounds familiar.
he can also tie himself to a house, and if he's bonded with a house, then he will be able to make trapdoors anywhere from that house. He's basically Betty from ReZero.
I really have no idea how you can direct the Pathfinder games at all with how varied these things are.
Oh, you'd be surprised if you look at the session I had yesterday, not yesterday, last Saturday, which was New Bloods, which is for the new players.
Hmm.
I was playing 10 different NPCs at the same time.
How does that work?
Like
That's nothing,
I
man.
was voice acting all the NPCs at the same time. Like I was like
Okay.
I was my favorite NPC there, other than the cat, is the Scarecrow Leshy, who doesn't speak, and whenever he speaks, it just gets narrated like he bows his head and turns towards you. He extends a hand to give it a shake.
I mean, technically, that makes sense if you cannot speak.
He's let me show you the quotation mark boyfriend of this character,
Hmm?
because uh, it's not official yet in the story, but everyone already ships them for some reason. This cat, I mean, and with another, because he's the guild receptionist. And his boyfriend is this one.
Of
Is it
course, you.
Mouselat?
Oh,
Yeah,
Is it Mouselat? Is that the
yes, it's
Joker?
Moth Slut. They're it's implied, but it's not. They don't know. Like it's not fact yet. That's just what everyone seems to be implying.
of course, you guys would do a gay relation.
What do you mean? There's more straight relationships in my Pathfinder than gay relationships.
Not a furry.
Hmm?
Not a furry.
I've
No,
not
that's the
seen a single
players. That's
straight
the
relationship.
players. That's the players, not me.
Oh, okay.
Most
I
of
have
my.
not seen a single straight relationship in your games at all, Boar. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I have
I
lots
have
of straight characters
I have
here.
yet to see any straight couple furries in any media.
What do you
Is it
mean? There's a lot of straight. Like,
like
In
what do you
in
mean?
your
Have you
game,
not
no?
played Fuga?
I only played the first? No, that's completely different. I mean, that's probably the only exception. Oh god, I'm really scared of the Crave Saga collab.
I am worried as well. I think they're gonna do either Jin or
Now, well, the huge question is the one you sent really like
oh,
official
it's
or is it?
official. It's official. It's official.
Oh,
Gonna
oh
have
no,
they are gonna have a collab. Crave Saga and Fuga are gonna have. It might be
no, I
adult
mean,
malt. It might be
no,
adult malt.
I mean that art you sent, right? The one with Brits.
Oh no, that one was like I was tricking you with that one.
How dare you? I believed it. I thought it was some sort of data mine.
No, not yet, not yet.
No, adult or not, they still took the most SFW modern furry game we got, and then suddenly got
SFW, hello, excuse me, the secret scenes.
No, that's just completely different.
No, no, no,
That's like
no, no. You cannot excuse that.
no. That's one. No, that's one thing, but it's still like something you don't see like on a regular basis.
What do you mean? The fucking omoroshi
No,
fetishists everywhere,
no,
man.
no. The thing is, for some reason, I never encountered it on my playthrough.
That is weird. That does not make sense that you never encounter that you ever.
Yeah, it's no, it's true. I always go to the roof
That
of
is
the tank. It
wild.
never spawned.
That is
No,
wild. It has never happened for
no.
you.
I mean, technically speaking, like story wise, not these random potty extra scenes.
Oh no,
It's
that doesn't happen story wise. It's
yeah, it's not.
it just
It's a random
appears.
bonus.
It's a random, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty random, but technically, it's still the most SFW we got.
But there is an
Oh,
official ship though, which is very off though. Isn't
okay,
the
which one
isn't there an official ship between Jin and who was that enemy of theirs before? Flam?
is it?
Yeah, they're like an official ship.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't played the second game,
Oh, never
and I
mind.
think
I should have not said that.
no, don't worry. I already knew, like, by spoiler, by accident, that when I saw Fuga 3, I found her alive. So it's like, oh, you're alive.
Yeah, but yeah, they ship her
And
with Jin, even though Jin's like way younger than her.
I mean, you could literally just increase the age.
You know what? Maybe the person who needs to be in the collab in Crave Saga should just be Boron.
They don't need to bring. No, don't bring anyone
No,
in.
no, no. Bring Boron in. Make
Don't bring.
Boron be the one to
Don't bring
suffer.
anyone in.
And that
Aren't people?
oh, I know the perfect character actually to bring into Crave Saga. The Tyrannus.
Why the tank?
The tank. What? You think they can't loot the tank?
Come to think of it, for some reason I think the antagonist will get sent into Grave Saga.
Or does that feel worse?
I mean, at least he's an adult. At least
Oh,
people wouldn't have like a.
what if we get Bara May? Like Bara. Ne ne Oni-chan. Daijobu
Nah,
Oni-chan.
I'd rather get Grand Blue's Vern instead of that.
If I know so many people that if Bara May becomes a thing, they're gonna die. They're gonna be like, no, why?
It's the internet.
They need to do that more. Like those like really weird like
I mean, they
versions
can
of
do that more.
characters.
I mean, they can do that easier now. Gotcha.
Exactly. That's why Bara May.
Uh, I kind of hate how June and July is like my most excited moment.
Why? Why do you hate it?
No, not hate. It's like first of all, switch to on like late June, so I got the money for that, and then but Patapon 1 and 2 releases on July, and then Ratatan releases on July as well after Patapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grind myself the heck on those games. And they play the demo, it's fun, but it's so chaotic and online. Ratatan demo.
Ratatan. Rata rata
Gameplay.
rata tam tam tam
I
rata tam.
I actually understand why they made
Tan
a
taran
new
taran
game.
taran. Because
Like
it's a different studio.
no. They could have made Patapon 4 because they could, but then instead they made a brand new world, which is
No,
Ratatan.
no, no.
Well,
What
the
do you mean
game.
they could? What do you mean they could make Patapon 4? No, they don't own the rights to that anymore. Sony owns the rights to that now.
Mm,
They can't do
do they?
that. Yeah,
Who's releasing Wait, let me see. Who's releasing Patapon on
was
Steam?
Sony, not them.
No, let me, no, let me see. Let me see. Okay.
The bundle.
SAS Co. Ltd. Bandai Namco. And then if I go to Ratatan,
They're a different company. It's a
Oh,
brand
that's
new
true.
It's a brand new
Oh, that's
company. That's why they can't do. That's why they had to name it that.
no, but no, no,
Ratatan.
no. But technically speaking, Ratatan has a completely different gameplay,
Yeah,
and their focus is completely different. No, then again, Patapon 3 is like the same thing. No, anyways, it's like because it's following a more roguelike
I
structure.
love roguelike.
Their focus on how they raise and everything is completely different. But that means if there's ever a Patapon 4, it can coincide hand in hand because Patapon 4 3 Patapon is more of grinding the heck on the same bosses normally, except 3. And Ratatan just follows something similar, but it's not completely the same. There's Board telling me, uh, go play was it Expedition 33? And then there's Crow, are you gonna get Fantasy Life? And then there's me on July, Patapon, Patapon.
Can somebody give me Claire Expedition 33, please?
No.
Cry.
It's
Um,
free on Xbox.
I cancel my subscription the month before. No, not even a month before, the week before.
That
although I'm
you
really
can just resubscribe and it's still there.
I don't wanna waste my
you,
money on
you,
stupid thing.
I'm kind of scared if I actually play Expedition 33 because of the pattern on
What
how I
pattern?
decide to play games.
What
Like, if everyone hypes it too
pattern?
much to the point a lot of
Ah,
people end up comparing it, like, it's the best game, like, Final Fantasy can't do like this.
no, no, no. That's just people who don't understand RPGs. That's what they would say.
No,
You say
it's more
that,
like
Boar.
they overhype it to the say like it's the god, and then they completely trash other games
No,
to
no,
just to justify their choices. Like
no,
it's
no, no,
making me
no,
think like I'm not
no,
sure if I
no,
should play or not.
no,
It's like
no.
that's always my thought.
Don't be like Lee. Don't be like Lee, who's just like, oh, it's being overhyped, so I'm not gonna play it. No, no, don't be like that.
No, I mean, you technically still makes sense. Like why I'm also reluctant because it ends up having a toxic fan base. So that's why it's like, should I not?
Like that's weird to me because of what people define as a toxic fan base. Because a lot of people were shitting on Expedition 33 as well because they were saying, "Oh, look, woke game."
That's just modern thing at this point. No, no, no. It's like people. No, it's like a toxic fan base. More like they love the game to the point they either trash other games or they love the game too much that they demand a change.
You know that's like a very small percentage of people, right? A
Yes,
lot.
but they always carry the larger voice for
Yeah,
some reason,
yes,
and that's always the
that's
plaintiff
like
part.
very that just exists for every game. What do you mean?
No, no, no. That this is for
I
every
think you're
game, but there's always a game that is like loud as heck. Well, and while others is like they exist, but they're not as loud. They just some people just exist there,
like
but then they don't like spread.
all I feel about Expedition 33 is that I feel as if it doesn't win any awards in uh the game awards, then the
Hmm.
game awards is not legit.
It's
Who
never been
knows?
legit. What do you mean?
No, it
Well,
depends. Who knows if some
eh,
other game
Yeah,
also has like strong story.
depends on if it can live up to
Recently
that.
games.
Yes,
Monchi.
yes, Manchi.
what? What? Did I say something?
Oh no,
You made a sound.
I heard you, so I was wondering if you were gonna say something.
Okay,
Go, 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 go.
but but yeah,
Just play it.
no, I will like after the work stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, I have my own opinions, and I really don't want like an entire fan base telling me what's good or not.
Then don't listen to those.
I'm trying. I'm trying. It's like my mind's really like
Close your
dead.
eyes.
Close your eyes
You
and
mean
your ears. Cover your
my ears?
orifices. Don't go up.
Like
Don't walk up. You're gonna feel the curse of the layer. You're gonna feel the
oh,
curse of the layer of Raiden Abyss.
made in abyss.
What you drawing? I'm drawing of a bow. Bow bow.
Ayun. Wow. it's just I really I'll give it a chance if I finally got myself to play it because it's still pretty pricey. Oh,
I'd
not
say
as
it's
much as
worth it.
Fantasy Life. Oh,
I
yeah, I'll try to.
I'm surprised Fantasy Life is more expensive than.
Yeah, it's like everyone's like, oh my god, $80 for the Mario Kart World, really? And then there's like these other games recently coming out that's as expensive as heck, but not like 4,000, but the
And then
price has increased.
Expedition 33 is like we're like only like $30 or something.
To be fair, it is an indie game.
Yeah, but indicate I'd say it's an indie game with like fucking triple A quality or even higher.
Yeah, it makes sense. No, but it's always the case. There's some indie games that are really good, and there's some AAA games that are like really bad. But at the same time, indie games are no different. They just sell cheaper.
Depends.
Yeah,
Depends.
there's some really good indie games, but there's also some pretty bad indie games.
Trying to think
I
of
mean,
some.
you can say the same thing with triple corporate games.
I mean,
Mm,
we would never have Five Nights at Freddy's if I did not play Flanville and tell
Trendy,
and tell and if I didn't
Trendies.
tell Scott Cawthon that wow, you're a great game maker. You should keep making games. If I didn't
Wow.
tell him that in Flanville, then we would have never had Five Nights at Freddy's. That's right, chat. That's right. It was because of me. It was because of me why we have Five Nights at Freddy's. Because I told Scott Cawthon to not give up on his dreams in
Woo,
Flanville.
woo.
I love Flanville.
Uh, but but I mean, you kind of get me still, right? Like even if it's pricey, some people still think it's worth it, and some people don't. But it's
But
always depending on what you
um,
really want to look for in a game.
yeah, exactly.
It's always like that. Like, sure, $80 is pricey for a Mario Kart World, but everyone's actually legit having fun.
I mean, you're
And
also a Mario Kart
then,
fan.
yeah, I'm not really a Mario Kart fan, but I like the game.
Lies,
It's,
lies.
no, I like it.
Not a
No, no,
Mario Kart fan has all the Mario Karts. Lies.
mm, no. It's like I'm just a Nintendo guy.
You're a Nintendo boy.
Like, like the reasons, like even if it's
What herb
expensive,
is
it's
that?
how you. If you think it's worth it, then it's worth it. It's
Thank for
like
the
for me, I
resub,
don't
Shadow. Thank for the posture chicken stretch as well. Yeah,
like personally, I don't think Xbox is worth it one bit. Like I don't have any opinion to think Xbox is worth it, but I don't tell people to not buy it
yeah.
because I just don't see why people like it. But I'd let them either way because it's like it's not me buying it. They're not forcing me to buy it, so okay. Like Xbox technically has what Steam has, so it's like I'd say I don't think the exclusives I'd find in Xbox is worth it for me or PS5.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with like the exclusives. If you have
I hate
exclusives, people feel like they
exclusives.
want it. True, but
It's kind of
then
why I'm excited for the Xbox portable. Did you hear about that? The portable Xbox thing?
no,
With
but
the
if I have
ROG Ally 2 or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Xbox Ally because basically they're partnering with Steam so you can play your Steam games on the Xbox Ally.
so what the heck is different with Steam Deck?
Nothing really. They're just partnering. They're like
So
right now the approach of Xbox right now they're not targeting exclusivity. They're targeting like let having more
Game
players
Pass.
be able to enjoy games, which is surprising. But then I remember it's Bill Gates, and he's always kind of like that kind of weird guy.
I mean, they do
uh,
have the Game Pass now. All they have that's just passive income for them, honestly.
True.
but it's just yeah, I still don't think about it much. No, I mean it's not just exclusivity. Like the one huge exclusivity Nintendo still has is the Joy Cons.
Yeah.
Like
Which is
the fitness
ass.
games. No,
I
I'm playing it. You're talking to someone with level 999 in Ring Fit. I've been using the Joy-Cons like ever since.
Oh, that's different. That's a freak fit.
Joy Drift. Joy Drift. Joy-Con Drift. On it,
Hmm?
$60+ Joy-Cons.
Oh no, I haven't heard about the Joy-Con drifts like for a really long time. I haven't even had that problem since I switched to the second Joy-Con. Like that was a thing earlier, but I think
Wait,
even
then why did you
PS5.
switch the second
Oh
Joy-Cons
my!
then?
Oh, it kind of broke. That's why. Cause like
What?
Why
I
did you
mean,
break them?
it kind of just breaks at some point, like where it wore off. But that's the
Damn.
same thing with
How
any
hard were
controller.
you? How hard were you
No, I
Mario
dropped it.
partying? Oh,
No,
never
I dropped
mind.
it.
So you're just clumsy.
Yes. I mean, that's the
I
same
I
thing with
think that tells more about you than any product.
no, but
Really.
it's the same thing with any controller, like PS5. I heard even PS5 has a Joy-Con drift for some reason.
I
For some reason.
my one thing to say about anything controller related, or like, not even just controller related, peripheral related. The one thing I hate is how Sony and Nintendo are finding ways to make it that you can't use any other peripheral other than their official ones.
It's
Like
a peripheral.
controllers,
Oh,
joysticks,
controller.
anything you
Yeah.
can attach to your system. They basically have made it that you can only use official ones. So you'd have to buy official ones if they break. So they don't allow third party basically, and that's the thing that I don't like.
I mean, it is what it is. Gaming is a luxury hobby.
How dare you?
Yeah, but I feel
I
like
mean,
there would be much more variety and interesting things, and like,
it kind.
cheaper options for people if they allowed those
I mean,
systems, because Xbox allows those, which is great, but Xbox just isn't a very fun platform, and it
see,
doesn't have just, it's like if you're not a Call of Duty person, you don't really play
see,
much on the
see.
Xbox. Yeah, but
No, I
that's talking
mean,
about the games. But peripheral wise, it's great because peripherals on Xbox, you can use them on PC. You can use them. You can use your PC stuff on the Xbox. Like, it's very
They are
I
owned by
mean,
the same company, so they can do that.
I mean,
true.
it's tech. I mean,
But
it
they
is a
allow third
business
party. They
thing.
allow third parties, which is great.
I mean, it is still a business thing, regardless. It kind of makes sense, and because at least
I
they
mean,
can fully
I,
take all of the blame on what happened to like their own product, so that they can actually figure out how to fix it.
I think the one other
no,
thing that I'm
like
not
if they
upset with,
disallow
yeah.
if they disallow third party, they're just eating into the PC market,
No, I
Mm.
think
which
because
also Windows owns it. So
no,
They
I
still
yeah.
think
haven't fixed the drift.
I think it's because the third party can potentially do something to the console that they are not aware of.
I mean,
No,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
but
cannot.
that
that's
I mean that has happened.
Windows is
If
such a big company that anything they do will just self cannibalize itself.
But in terms of like
Hmm.
Nintendo, there has been situations where, like, for example, let's talk about the Nintendo, like the Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS, the most hacked systems in the world,
I don't
where
think
everything's
that's
What
just
do you
anything.
mean hides
jailbroken.
by hack 3DS? What do you mean, Bor?
I I mean
Lies.
I mean that's completely different
Jailbroken.
from
It's
no
jailbroken.
no. I mean that's different from the topic of third party.
No, because there's like a
oh, that
lot of
is the
third
part.
party equipment for that to basically
Yeah,
just make things
yeah,
run better.
yeah, but because that's still it's still something that they don't exactly allow in the first place.
Yes, that's the point.
Exactly.
I don't like jailbreaking my stuff.
Exactly.
That's the
I
thing.
don't like.
It
I know I
It,
don't
depends.
it's
like.
already it's already happening. That's why there's no point
No,
in blocking
personally, I
them.
no personally I don't want to do anything
They
else.
I think the other thing I think the one thing I'm just really upset about in terms of Nintendo is the recent movements in terms of who's running the
Like,
company. Because
what do you mean?
Doug Bowser.
no, not the US. I don't care about the US version of Nintendo. It's more the Japanese side of the company. I'm kind of upset because like when Nintendo was originally made, it was made by a group of programmers and game developers who just wanted to, bring fun and enjoyment to the population.
Bor.
You have Shigeru Miyamoto and etc. etc. But
Wait, weren't
nowadays,
they
nowadays
a gambler?
they,
Sorry.
they were, yeah, it was a gambling agency like pachinko machines before, but But as
Boar.
they basically started like Nintendo, like the game stuff, they were more focused on the games and everything, and the leadership positions were always programmers and game developers. The leadership positions right now are all accountants, bankers. None of them have experience in game development. The only one left is Shigeru Miyamoto, and that's it. The moment
Or
Shigeru Miyamoto is gone, it's all
every
just gonna be
company
accountants.
in the world will go corporate,
That's the
whether
thing
you
that I
like it or
hate.
not.
The things I don't like it when it's just the accountants and the
Even Steam
finance
will one
people.
day become corporate.
No, Gabe Newell. We will stuff Gabe Newell in a vat of ice or lard, and he will live forever.
Ew, ew, I can only imagine him wormed out
Turn
in
him
the
into a
lard.
worm, and then everyone will be like, "Would you like? Would you still love me if I was a worm?"
Uh,
My
Replace Hitler's Project Phoenix with Gabe Newell.
Yes, bring back Gabe Newell. No, he's still alive. Never mind. Don't
He's
bring him
still
back.
alive.
Don't bring him back. He's still alive.
Don't bring him back yet. Yet.
But yeah,
um,
like my really big worry right now in terms of Nintendo is the moment Shigeru Miyamoto passes away or like just leaves the company, that means it has been completely taken over by bankers and financiers. Where because if you notice, Yaki, a lot of their more recent things have been more focused on microtransactions, on weird peripherals like sleep and etc. Those things.
I wouldn't say that's technically bad. Isn't that still the same thing as the
it's
original, where they're thinking of
it's
ways
not
to bring
bad.
in?
It's just another money
Not,
stream,
no,
but
I
the
mean,
issue is they're focusing
No, it's
so
less on
much
the
on
yeah, it's less
but
on the fun. Like
yeah, less on the fun,
when
more
it was
money.
Shigeru Miyamoto, like when it was a lot of the game developers and programmers, they were always coming up with creative ways to improve the things. Like, do you know about the izakaya meetings, Yaki?
no.
So the izakaya meetings are basically these
Oh, shit.
meetings between game developers from different companies, Nintendo, Sony, etc. They would always go eat. Like they would often like it's all. It was a very old scenario that happens a lot where they would go. They would go have. They would go eat together at an izakaya, and they would just talk about like their new games and everything, and then they would like, oh wait, what, you're adding that kind of system, like, oh yeah, the system that you added in that game is really cool and stuff, like we were wondering if we could like use it, and they'd be like, oh yeah, go ahead, maybe you can find a way to make it better, and they're just basically sharing ideas and those things. Like it felt like a cohesive collaborative effort, and now it's
Hmm.
just like, not the izakaya
Lawsuits.
meetings have already been gone. It's all just lawsuits now. The last, do you want to know where the last group of developers still have the izakaya meetings? It is
Where?
very ironic. The irony is there. It is the fighting game developers. They still have the izakaya meetings. Like
Huh.
literally all of them are like sitting together. Arc System Works, the Banda, like the one that makes Tekken, what's his name? Uh they would often like sit together, eat an izakaya, and like, oh, like we saw what you did with KO14. I really like that whole system you have with the meter and everything. Oh, we're gonna add that to Tekken, etc. Like, oh, did you guys see the Americans are making this game called Project L? No, they made it. They called it something stupid like 2XKO or like etc. They were like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna do free to play. Oh, free to play. Wait, Sony, you do that with your Dead or Alive? Yeah, we did it. It was actually very interesting. We're doing it with Virtual Fighter. Like basically, they basically have that kind of like discussion, and they even like have this round, like every year they'd have this round table where all of the different developers from all the different fighting games would be there, and they'd be like discussing with like on stream like all the innovations that they have ready and the announcements they have for each of their games. It is one of the last strongholds of just innovative game making, because everything everywhere else has just been slowly falling to like money.
Corporate greed. Ooh.
I'm like, Shigeru Miyamoto, please do not Do not bow down. Well, no, you're old. I think you're. I'm actually worried that if he's gonna be gone, because Mario, we're still getting some innovative stuff because he's still around. The one,
Mm.
the same for the Kirby one. I'm not sure if we're getting Smash anymore because he personally said that he is tired of
Now,
Smash.
now he said no. It's not that. It's more like if they do make a new Smash game, they're not gonna make it an ultimate game like the last one.
Yeah, that
They'll
is maybe go with a smaller roster.
Yeah, they're gonna do that for sure, so that they can focus more on something new.
They'd be
But
like, it's all just you know what? They should just bring back Pokken
no,
tournament.
the only reason
Tournament.
they could do Pokken is because the updates on Pokken is only based on the actual arcade.
Still, I want Pokken
So
2. Where's Pokken 2?
my OCD is killing me with that one empty slot in Pokken.
Right?
Uh, Either way, I'd still play Switch because I really like the motion controls. It's a bit janky, but I have an excuse to do boxing and fitness at home. I can exercise at home without meeting people.
The one thing he doesn't want to do, meet people.
To be fair, there's more. I have better reasons to exercise on a fitness game over going to the gym
No, the
and have
reason
no
no no
idea.
no. The reason why you have a better reason to do it in a fitness game is because you unlock things. You gain
Yes,
scores.
yes, I have
I
things to
swear
achieve.
if like Gundam if the Gundam or One Piece like Musou game had like motion controls, you'd do it. You'd be very fit right now.
No, I'm pretty sure that's gonna suck.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? How are you supposed to do the moves in motion
You,
in
you
a
do you
warrior suit?
do you do push-ups.
No,
Imagine you'd have to do 3 push-ups to punch.
no. Ring Fit was a Ring Fit was already a pain. No, they have the little arms fighting game.
No, no,
Just
no,
punch
no.
and then
What
things
if
like
Ring Fit but Slave is fire?
no. Wait, how? No, I don't. Never mind.
Ring Fit but RNG.
Ring Fit but no, Ring Fit
Roguelite.
no Ring Fit but it's gotcha. ZZZ but it's Ring Fit.
Oh,
I
two.
would be thin by now if that was
I
the case.
mean, there is a rhythm game in Ring Fit, and that was extremely tiring.
Pokemon TCG but Ring Fit. You wanna
What?
open the pack, you gotta do 50 push-ups.
Don't you mean
No.
just going to the shops and fighting the other nerds and scalpers to get a pack?
That's the real life version. No, 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 no. We're not going there. Uh,
Hmm. Uh, I'm tired.
yes.
I still get it regardless, though.
The what?
And I still get the Switch regardless. I just like the stuff they have that PS4 and Steam don't even have. Like and always say like Hatsune Miku on Steam or PS4 is much better because graphics is better. But there's me who's like, no, I like the Switch one more because they have one extra mode that the other modes don't have, which is the Joy-Con motion control. Wave the Joy-Con like a pen stick, which is hard as heck. But I still like anything that has like more things than the others.
Just
Eh,
so that you can stay inside the house.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I like
Boo.
thing and
Boo, why do you have
Oh,
5
there we go.
second rank spells?
Oh, that it might be the what's this the thing?
Is it the ones that you get from your thing? The awakened mind? Which one?
I only get one country for that, but I think it might be from what's this. It just added itself when you tried it.
Ah, right.
I'll get rid of them then.
all right.
I think you're only
Or
supposed to have 2.
not finish your thing.
Yeah?
I'm not finish your what you said.
What was I saying?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something to boy.
Oh no, that was it.
Okay. Uh, okay. You know, like that one game, Zenless.
Yeah.
It's one of those games I legit have so much fun playing, but I stopped to save myself from the endless fun and my money.
Nah, it was
My
more the
my
money. It
money.
was more the money, I'm sure of it. It was
No,
more
there's
the
no no it
money. No,
no
no, no, no,
if
you
no no
whale. No, you
no no
whale.
no I do will, but it's more like aside
See,
from the
see, see,
money.
you admit
No no
it.
no no
No, no,
no
no, no,
aside
no,
from
no,
no
no.
aside from the money, the new events are fun, but they're always like time consuming. So it's like if I don't see the end of what I'm doing, I feel like I should stop. There's no end to this.
Well,
It's like
at least you have enjoyment on the game, unlike me.
it's like it's like Monster Hunter. It's fun as heck, but if I focus on remembering that there's so much things to grind, the materials and the drop items and all of the extra quests that I have to do, I better quit. I better just finish the main game and not do the post game. Like seeing how far the end is, I'm scared. That's why I stopped Endless. Even if I wail, it's consuming my time every single day.
That's gacha
Even
games for you.
no, except Arknights. Except
Lies.
Arknights. No, except Arknights. You can do the thing, the new event, and then once you're done with the story, you leave it to grind alone. Leave it alone. You can leave it alone for the rest of the week. You can progress and leave it alone. You can AFK the heck out of it. It's more AFK than AFK Arena. I hate how
You're not playing a game if it's purely AFK, though.
no, but then you're using the AFK part to raise your units. So when you raise your units, you can play the game when the new content comes out. Like use their skills, see their levels are new, like higher, or there's new challenges.
Oh yeah, I
So
just
technically,
realized
you're just
something.
building it.
Yaki, I just
Mhm.
realized something. The stock market is an idle game.
I don't understand stock markets.
If I put
The
more
real one or the game?
the real one.
It's
Yeah, but
gambling.
Sell high, buy low.
No. What if I just go for the ones that give dividends? The ones that
Oh,
generate money per month.
that's not stock market. That's just any business,
Yeah, exactly.
I believe.
Investment. What if I just do that?
That's
You're
Hmm.
called a
just the
business
stock.
owner, Boar,
I
and
mean, you can.
shareholders
I
and
mean,
stuff.
you can technically be
Shareholder.
rich if you really want to.
I'll punch you. I'll punch you, Yaki.
I mean, it's not really wrong, necessarily wrong that some people actually got their lives turned upside down to the better because they invested on the stocks.
No. That's different because that means I'd have to actively watch the market, which to me is tiring as
Boring.
shit. No, that's
Mhm.
tiring as shit, man.
Like, either way. Oh wait, what was
I'd
the
rather
It's
point?
apparently
invest.
a very high stress job.
It is. My cousin, my cousin used to be a stockbroker, like someone who basically you pay to monitor the market and manage your thing.
Uh-huh.
The how volatile the market is crazy, and how you basically almost have to have someone up 24/7.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for those who go to the high risk ones where it's very volatile. Those are the biggest gambler people.
Hedge
I
funds.
Or you could be like
I
Donald Trump. You force the market down so you can invest and then make it go up.
Mm-hmm.
No, just say you're
Right.
bankrupt and the government will bail you out
Yes,
numerous times.
just say you're bankrupt and then you become president of the U.S.
Twice
ah
somehow.
I forgot.
Though to be fair, the second time was just two old men
Is well,
that were barely present.
yes,
Their
Yaki.
choices were bad or bad.
I forgot to play Fast Penguin today.
Ah,
By the way, I was looking at the video. Like I saw this video of like playing dead abandoned games, and I was like surprised to see number 4 Fast Penguin. I was like, what? It's an
Oh, I saw that as
abandoned.
well.
It's an abandoned cave.
Oh, I'm actually in the Discord. It's like the actual players of the game are mostly the Japanese people. So technically, it
Oh,
is kind of feeling dead for the West. But then there's actually a lot of Japanese players playing the game.
so it's
Even
popular in Japan.
yeah,
Okay,
even the devs said that the retention is mostly in Japan, and they're trying hard to figure out how to let the global start playing it as well.
I
Like he
see. I
actually
see.
does actively say something in the Discord server.
That's good.
So yeah, that's how we know about the stats, and that's why they're hoping like this Fatal Fury collaboration would actually bring more players to come in and try the game. And they're also trying to figure out how to make more players not feel so down for losing the first few races, because it's a dropout system like Fall Guys.
Oh,
So
by
yeah.
the way, apparently, just a random thing for you, for the Pathfinder players. So
Oh,
apparently, there was a campaign, not just a campaign, but a Pathfinder society. Like it's a high level Pathfinder. Like think of like basically
oh,
professional ranked Pathfinder. It's ranked
Ah,
Pathfinder, and
ah.
there was apparently this guy who joined the session, and he created a goblin alchemist, who basically has a who basically has this the alchemist bag where he stores all his bombs, and his alchemist bag he put a returning rune on it. So
oh, I have to
so
go.
okay. So when he
Bye
throws the
bye.
bomb, it just boomerangs back to him and then explodes in his face.
What?
What is the point?
I'm like, why? Why would you do
Actually,
this to
no.
yourself?
There is a cloak for alchemists and spellcasters that protect them from their own bombs and ally splash damage. That exists.
I know, but it's still in my head. Why would you do this?
No,
Actually,
that
we should have given that to the Sunday group when we were playing Crimson Chicks. Why was that not an option, Boar?
Oh, wait.
Boar.
So it says here, based on the rulings, after the bomb explodes, the bomb goes back to the player and then applies splash damage.
Eh?
Why?
Sure. I like how
Why?
I like how the comments are like, now I can inhale the fumes. Uh, uh, yeah, after exploding, all that's left of the bomb of the bomb glass is just the shattered glass, and so now you're crumpling glass shards in your hand.
And then you cast Mending to fix it. Bam!
Oh no. Oh no. That means I can put oh no, even on consumables. So I can literally put returning runes on alchemist fire. What if I
But
just
why?
put that in one of the alchemist fires that you guys pick up, and I just don't say
But
that there's a
why?
returning rune on
But why?
it?
Why, Bor? Why?
Why not?
Why do you hate us?
No. Let's see. What the fuck is this?
That gives me an idea, though. That does give me an idea.
What idea?
You'll find out soon enough, I suppose.
Albor, I need a companion, right?
Yeah, let me give you the familiar.
I have decided to pick a sparrow.
All right, so you can just click
Or
create character and then select familiar instead of player character. So
So go to actors, great actor,
yeah, create actor, then in the type select familiar.
familiar. Okay.
At least you guys didn't decide to be 4 witches.
Mm.
I would have been like,
extra
God,
pay.
God damn it! Suddenly 4 witches, and they all have familiars. Can you imagine?
And they were
Can you guys
I could
imagine
No,
you'd be 4 witches, and then you all have the same familiars, and all the familiars all have the same names? I would just shoot myself.
what in the witches coven is this? Are we going down the witches road?
Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road. Fucking hell.
You're going down the road of insanity.
Yes.
This is Boar we're talking about. He's already down there.
No, what do you mean? I'm a premium resident. I've been here. I'm a veteran
He,
in insanity.
he's saying hi to us all the way down there while we're up here.
Yes, I am. I have been here. I'm just like, here. Come join me.
Oh yeah, Boar, quick question about spell huts.
Yes.
If the spell hut has a spell that's primal, can I use it? That is arcane. No, right?
Let me.
Unless I have the trick magic item.
Yes, you need trick magic item.
It's still fine, I guess.
how do I add a
Uh,
spell to the familiar?
No. What it means by your familiar having spells is you are the one who has the spell. You're basically, as a witch, you're casting spells through your familiar. Basically, you know how every other class would have like a spell book or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your spell book is the familiar.
You're
Wait,
bluetoothing.
so it's just this. Lessons of the Hungry Scavenger. Your patron teaches you the way to convert death into life. You gain the Scungerine's Glee, Hex Cantrip, and your familiar learns Enfeeble.
Okay, so basically here, let me put it here. So yours is Pinky, right? So that's basically the hex cantrip is a focus spell. So let me add your focus thing.
Oh, so it's not a cantrip or anything? Oops.
Yeah, it's still a cantrip. No, it's a cantrip. But let me go ahead and put it here. Because hex cantrips are basically focus spells. You are occult, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is your
no,
key?
is our white dog white good boy going to be a black bad boy?
No, it's a white bad boy. Still white.
No, Chiro's
Ye-
being evil.
Pinky is a white lab rat.
Here we go.
Oh no, not another backlight.
What?
Not another
Oh,
backlight. Or
So
West.
so basically here, Scrounger's Glee is down here now under occult. This is your hex. Occult
Hey.
hex. Scrounger's Glee, and then your familiar learns Enfeeble. So when it says your familiar learns Enfeeble, that means you learn Enfeeble. This goes into your spell preparation book.
Oh yeah,
Does it,
almost.
does it exceeds my?
Yep.
Okay.
It goes over the 7.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we using free type?
Yeah, you guys have pre-archetype.
Okay.
Monchi.
Yes.
Would you like to name your character his last name to be Backlight?
Oh my god.
Pinky bark like.
Yes, would you?
No, he's
Would you
just a
like to-
normal rat. He's not a rat folk, he's just a normal rat.
Yes. He was taken from. Wait. What century is this?
This is current time. By the way, I just realized this is funny because your familiar basically whenever you cast spells, whenever you cast your spells, your hexes, your familiar basically makes people within 15 feet that have less than half HP sick.
Excellent.
I mean-
Clever.
If I let him go close, that is.
Suddenly, bird flu.
Yeah.
By the way,
not COVID. Not COVID.
by the way, for your Robin, you have abilities. Click here, click browse, go to the
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Do you see that total number of familiar abilities?
total number of. Oh yeah, okay, 4.
It says 4. So click browse under abilities and then just choose what abilities you want to give your thing. But you gotta give it flying. Unless you want a bird that doesn't fly, just flops to the ground.
Flying,
just
flying.
Flyer
What do you
there.
Fly.
Flyer.
mean? Penguin, emu,
You can give it gills if you want.
kiwi.
You basically have
Oh,
4 slots for him.
oh, is there an ability so that I can ride it?
Let's see.
Mount.
Was there
Mount.
mounter?
I thought you could
No.
just mount any familiar.
No,
Like
not
a
all
smaller one.
familiars.
I'm a
Oh.
I'm a tiny small lab rat. Robin can just pick me up.
Yeah, you can just pick him up.
Hmm.
Are you naming your red Batman?
Batman.
Cause
No,
Robin. Ah,
Pinky and Robin. Or
No,
Sparrow. I'll just name him Sparrow.
you're the one who needs the ability called mount. You need the feat called
yeah.
mount for you to be able to mount.
Mount. I must ride my pigeon. Well, the Filipino version of pigeon.
You still have 4 you still have 3 abilities for your sparrow. Oh wait, let's see. Familiar or parasitic might, that has to be added here. Alright, you still have 2 abilities for it.
Familiar appears gone and malnourished. Oh, yeah. When you cast or sustain a hex, your family can draw on the waning strength of another sustain itself one creature within fusion. Less than. Okay.
I have a favorite familiar ability.
What is it?
It's alchemical gut. Basically, your familiar can carry a bomb in their mouth, in their
it,
in
it
their
just
throat.
shakes it just shakes its belly.
Go.
I just imagine that Ratatouille meme, that fat Ratatouille dancing.
There's also this one, familiar focus, wherein you can just regain a focus point because your familiar just gives it to you.
Well, wait, we use focus now?
You don't have any focus spell yet, but if you did have one. Oh, another one is flatten. The flatten, the flatten ability for the familiar. Your familiar turns into paper. Bloop. Like basically becomes flat, 2-dimensional.
Without needing to
Flat.
squeeze.
It's Flat
Oh.
Friday.
Yes.
Well, that brings up the question: does my familiar obey my commands, or I need a feat for that?
Yes.
They do. They obey you.
Or do you mean the whole Kuro, I command it to do something?
No, that's
Yeah,
an
take that
animal
back.
companion. He goes flattened. Bloop.
It turns into a paper plane.
Is that a
Yes.
feat or is it just an action?
You can also give
any
it
companion can do?
You can also give it the independent class, so he always has this one free action every turn.
Dependent.
Or you can give him fungus, so they're basically have mushroom. They're basically a mushroom.
Fungi. It's
Has a
just
fungus instead of
fungi.
animal.
There's also fast movement. Let me think what else. Dark Eater. What is Dark Eater? Oh, he heals under under the dark. You also have
Oh,
Absorb
dark.
Familiar. Oh wait, the best ability, Play Dead.
Poor
I feel like
Robin.
that should be
Poor
a
Sparrow.
Oh, there's
I
this
feel like
one,
that should
Master's Form.
be
He
the
just looks
Cobalt
like you.
skill.
He just turns himself to look like you.
Doppelganger.
Does he have the Ditto eyes?
Probably. Skilled. You can give him scent. So he just has sniffa vision. Sniff sniff.
I'm going for the evil dark character. What would give him the
Evil Dark.
Yeah.
Are you
The-
Pinky from Pinky and the Brain?
You can give him shadow projection, I guess.
He's
Shadow.
not denying it.
Or let's see. Lightning needles. What is this? No. Oh. Oh no, that's Dust Bunny. Sparrow, right? Hang on, let me check if Sparrow bird.
Ultron. There you are.
You're not aiming for a specific familiar, right?
Nope, just a sparrow.
Alright. If it's just a sparrow, then you can just add more stuff to it. Extra alchemy, elemental familiar, echolocation, dragon. Your familiar just has a dragon trait instead of that. Burrower. Do you want burrow underground?
Can I follow in?
No, it's a small. Wait, no, never mind. You do have the same hole size, so
Same
Or what-
hole.
He's a little bigger. He's still tiny but little bigger.
cantrip connection.
Anyways, I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals with Martin now. Goodbye.
Okay, you
Wow.
can also get cantrip connection. Just gives you one more cantrip. One more cantrip
Yeah.
slot.
Must be able to prepare or add them to your
Or
repertoire.
you can give him gills so he can swim. He can breathe underwater. This
I don't think I
bird
can
with
swim.
gills.
This part can swim.
Imagine you just gave him flying, gills, and also like like ground barrier. So he's just like everything.
Hmm. Is there something that like telepathically show me what it sees?
Oh yeah, there's that. Let's see. I believe it is. Where was that? Let me look for it. I remember it was here. There, share senses.
Share senses. Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Ta-da!
There you go.
On her. 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to pick my archetype. I'm going for life stealing. So what archetype would that be?
Life stealing. There's a
Yeah.
lot, actually. Do you want it to be related to casting?
Yes.
All right.
Or
hang on.
decay. Decay can work as well.
All right. Let me check real quick. I remember there was this particular one for like a mystical type, right? Let's see.
Well, if we're going for like character similarities, the
There's
patron
one.
is the well.
There's one you can get called Familiar Master.
Familiar master.
Or there's also Familiar Sage. Oh, no, Familiar Sage is a higher level, so no. But Familiar Master will let you. Yeah, it just gives you a better familiar. And then at some point you can basically have multiple familiars.
Ooh, yes, I'll take this.
There's also the choice which is Ghost Eater. You just eat spirits. There's also
Nah.
Hallowed Necromancer.
Hallowed Necromancer. And I'm just
There's also Harrower, which is basically you have those harrowing cards. You're basically able to read fortunes and stuff. Thank you. I will
Wait,
save my drawing.
is that the who's the Tengu guy that you're
Amoxon?
Amoxon? Yes.
Yeah. Let's see other ones. You can be an Oozemorph. You can be Sly. No, I'm kidding. Oh, Packbinder. There's also Packbinder. It's the one that you basically make pacts. You can basically make someone sign a contract. There's Reanimator. There is Ritualist. There are Shadowcasters, Shadow Dancers, Sleepwalker, lol. Time Mage is level 6, sadly. There's Wild Mimic. It allows you to cast spells that only monsters can cast.
I'll take the familiar master dedication.
Nice. So you basically get Enhanced Familiar, which means
Fuse your familiar with additional magical energy.
let
What
me
does it
check.
mean?
Your familiar is stronger, your bird is stronger. Let me check what it means if you have an enhanced familiar.
I will now kill enemies with the ties.
Judy
Nice.
Hop is like Judy Hops, is that you?
Renji will go in and kill them with their legs.
Let's see. Advanced familiar. Enhanced familiar basically. Oh, familiar. Nice, nice. So basically, so your familiar will basically just have 6 now, I believe.
Six what?
Let me check your familiar real quick. Yep. See, you can add 2 more abilities to your familiar now.
Oh, hooray! Country connection. Yes, I'll take that.
Extra.
Extra
Nice.
magic.
Yeah.
Eh.
Are you sure you don't want amphibious, able to breathe air and water, can swim? Lol.
My feet are funny. I have a feet that's funny.
That is it.
You have a rabbit that goes in for the kill with their legs, and you're so cute. Distraction.
Distraction.
Get distracted by my cuteness. Hmm?
I'll give you the independent.
Independency, sana all.
Aha. Okay. My yeah, is now immortal incarnate. Do I still take like the fall damage even I'm so small?
What do you mean? Of course you
I think
like
this.
it, if you drop a rat from the 3rd story building, I think they still take fall damage.
No, they still walk. Walk away.
They walk away, then die.
I
Dang it.
I die in 1 hour.
Mount. I need the mount feet.
All right, it's already 7. I need to go. I think I need to go and prepare for. I'm gonna go eat, then prepare for abomination vaults. All right, thank you.
Wow. Thank you for helping.
Also, did you buy your equipment?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm
have.
ready. For me, I'm almost complete.
Is there anything else I can buy? That's the real question. I don't buy armor. Do I?
You can go on. There's unarmored armor, like geese and stuff, robes. Just check the
Okay.
unarmored part.
Okay.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. Gets killed by the leg.
Ooh, fan dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, society. Society.
Ring landing. Damn. Kicks.
I'm jumping around.
Starts break dancing.
Oh, oh, oh. Rolling thunder.
All right. Let's see who I can raid. Hey, someone just redeemed something. Oh, nice. It appeared.
Raid someone's house.
We shall raid. I don't know who is online. Oh my god, Tabletop Obscura is online. I'm gonna raid him. He's playing Pathfinder. So we shall raid that. We shall raid them. Alright guys, go behave. Watch his Pathfinder session. Obscura's great. Oh my god. I'll see you later, boo. I'm gonna go eat.